Hi there. I'm glad to see you back again. My name's Susan and this is Tag Along in English. This channel is a place to listen to and learn natural English expressions. So I've just been playing the piano in my back room here, and today I wanted to tell you the story of how I've gotten started playing again. Is there something that you did a long time ago, maybe as a kid, that you'd like to try again or get started again? For me, it's playing the piano. Not long ago, I started playing this old piano again, and so I decided it was time to get it tuned. So tuned means getting the piano fixed so that the notes sound really good. Of course, if I want to tune a guitar, I just turn the tuning pegs here and I can do it myself. But with the piano, it's a bit more complicated. I had to call a professional piano tuner, and he came with his special tools and he opened up the piano and he made it sound perfect. I'm really excited about how beautiful it sounds now, so it gives me great motivation to practice a bit more and to relearn what I used to know. So let me tell you the story of how we got this old piano. We've only had it for maybe a year or two, and I don't know about the situation in your country, but in Canada, sadly, it seems that nobody really wants these beautiful old instruments anymore. I guess in a city like Vancouver, lots of people are living in apartments and condominiums or condos, and I think they probably just don't have room for a huge instrument like this. Or maybe it's that they're too noisy and they don't want to disturb their neighbors. Or maybe it's just that they are choosing electronic pianos that can have plug-in headphones, and so they can practice in peace and quiet. Oops. It actually makes me kind of sad that these beautiful instruments are kind of going the way of the dodo. So this piano came from a home where nobody was playing it. The owners offered the piano to my daughter, and they said if she paid the moving cost of getting the piano from their house to our house, that the piano would be free. The moving costs were about $200. Bucks means dollars in Canada, a casual way of saying dollars. So the piano was delivered to our house, and a few months later, my daughter up and moved to the other side of the country. So we ended up keeping the piano. I had piano lessons when I was a kid, and to be totally honest, I was terrible. I hated practicing, I had no talent, and I found reading music to be really impossible. My sister, on the other hand, was a fabulous player, very talented, and she continued to complete 10 years of the Royal Conservatory of Music. I wonder if you have the same system in your country. I quit piano lessons and I joined the school choir, which was more, it was a better fit for me, for sure. It suited me better. And I also did gymnastics. So I left the piano in the dust and I really haven't played since then. All these years later, since I have a piano sitting in my back room, I decided that I would buy a piano book for adults. As you can see, it's very, very basic and very simple, but it is aimed at adult learners. Much to my surprise and delight, I actually remembered quite a lot from my lessons as a child. Who knew? And to my double delight, I've actually been really, really enjoying playing and listening to the music. The piano is such a huge instrument. It's like having a giant speaker. Like a giant speaker vibrating into my body. I just find it fantastic. As a kid, I was so stressed playing the music. I just couldn't seem to chill and just enjoy the process of learning and playing. It didn't even occur to me that I was supposed to enjoy the process. But as an adult, I find that I can just enjoy the process and relax and just enjoy the sound of the individual chords and notes. It helps a lot that I can follow along with this book. Someone's posted on YouTube all of the songs so I can listen and follow along. I actually think that I'm more of a natural ear learner rather than being able to read the music. So an ear learner can hear the music and remember the music, and I just use the music to kind of remind me of what it is that I'm supposed to be playing. I must have inherited that from my dad. He's a total ear player. I remember when I was a kid, he would play at parties at our home, and people would call out a tune and he would just play it, and people stood around the piano and they sang along. Such good memories. Since I started playing again, it makes me think that it's never too late to start to learn something new, or in my case, to restart to learn something new. I'm a real believer in the idea of lifelong learning, meaning that it's never too late to try something new, no matter what age you are, and you can continue to learn from childhood right through until you're a senior citizen. I have no specific goals for playing the piano, but I can work through this book, and who knows, maybe someday I'll take a piano lesson. But for the meantime, I can just enjoy playing and listening to the sound of this gorgeous, more than 100-year-old piano. How about you? What do you think about lifelong learning? Are you trying to learn something new right now? Are you thinking that you want to take up a new hobby or discover something that you haven't tried? Or maybe there was something when you were a child that you wanted to try and never got a chance to, and now as an adult you want to give it a shot? I think it's a great idea. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching Tag Along in English. And also, I want to remind you that I put a list of the expressions I use in the subtitles in the description below. So if you find it helpful to be able to read and understand the expressions, then check it out. Okay, time to play. See you next time.